What is sticky inflation? Have you ever wondered why some prices seem to stay high even when the economy changes? This situation is known as sticky inflation. It occurs when prices and wages do not adjust quickly to shifts in supply and demand. As a result, inflation can last longer than we expect. Even when economic conditions suggest that prices should drop or stabilize, they often remain elevated for an extended time. Sticky inflation typically impacts essential goods and services. Think about housing, medical care, and education. These areas often see slow changes in prices. Why does this happen? One reason is that wages and prices are sticky downward. This means they resist falling due to several factors. Long-term contracts can lock in prices, and businesses face costs when changing prices, known as menu costs. Additionally, companies may hesitate to lower wages or prices because it can hurt employee morale or customer relationships. For instance, during labor shortages, wages may rise and stay high. This increase pushes up costs for services like healthcare and construction, keeping prices elevated overall. Sticky inflation presents challenges for policymakers, especially central banks. To control inflation, central banks usually raise interest rates. This action can slow economic demand. However, if they increase rates too quickly or too much, it risks triggering a recession. If rates are not raised enough, inflation remains high and sticky. This situation erodes consumers' purchasing power and worsens affordability, especially in housing. From a liberal viewpoint, sticky inflation highlights the limitations of relying solely on market mechanisms to stabilize prices and wages. It shows the need for policies that address structural issues in the economy. These issues include wage stagnation, inequality, and access to essential services. When central banks try to manage sticky inflation by raising interest rates, it can disproportionately affect lower and middle-income households. These groups often face higher borrowing costs and reduced access to affordable housing. Addressing sticky inflation effectively requires a balanced approach. This approach should combine monetary policy with social and economic policies. These policies aim to support workers and vulnerable populations while maintaining economic stability. In this way, we can tackle the challenges posed by sticky inflation and work towards a more equitable economy.